The Golden State Warriors look to bounce back from their recent blowout as they host the Miami Heat at Chase Center. The Dubs are coming off a rough stretch, having lost 6 of their last 10 games, including a 30-point defeat to the Sacramento Kings on Sunday. Despite their struggles, the Warriors are favored against a Miami team that just endured a grueling double overtime loss to the Kings last night. Adding to Miami's challenges, they'll be without Jimmy Butler, who was suspended amid ongoing trade speculation.
Schroeder on that pick and roll, and TJD finishing around a good defender. And Bam Adebayo is probably at forte. JT or Musa Dagger will blow the whistles tonight. Wiggins attacking, quickest second jump, and that's the good thing. You can drive, even if you don't finish, everyone's near the rim and go to the glass.
Be relentless tonight.
Wiggins blocking Rozier. Tyler Hero taken away by Curry. And Steph with good defense.
That's how you sprint back and move your feet.
Catch and shoot, and Steph with an air ball 3. Why'd you have to bring up Snow?
What?
And speaking of shooting, you just kind of spoke that into existence.
Basically.
Next week for the Warriors, be a lot of snow. Nice block. Trace Jackson-Davis.
Yo, Hero set a great screen on him. It looked like he was behind, but Trace just kept working. That was phenomenal.
Is exactly what Miami would want. It's taking the crowd out of it. Steph trying to get the crowd back into it. So Steph's hit back-to-back jumpers.
Did you see where Ware was? He was guarding the screener and just didn't drop coverage. Steph knows if he can come off that screen and elude his man, he's going to have some space.
You were going to say where was where?
Where was where?
Draymond setting up Steph again, and he bottoms a 3.
Same thing. You get a little zipper up, and again, Ware is nowhere to be found.
Tyler Hero from deep, and good box out by Draymond Green.
Oh, Andrew Wiggins.
And the push ahead, and Wiggins, basket hanging, able to ram that home, and the Heat will take time. Here's that zone. 2-3 we talked about on Warrior pregame live, and that's how you dice up a zone, get a layup and a foul. That saved that one. I can't wait for the Buki bifocals on that play.
Definitely got to draw on that, but they got it into the middle. Want to get up and down. This has been the Heat pace so far, right? They've been slowing down. They can drop back into their zone, set their defense up. No fast break, 2 fast break points for the Warriors as Buddy Hield finally knocks down a 3. That's what you need to bust up the zone.
Buddy's got to make something out of nothing. High finish. That's a great play for Buddy Hield. He just saved the day. Here's Jovic, all that skill, but Kyle Anderson, what a block. Steph, he can single-handedly reinflate the building.
So they screen the zone, screen on the ball, and then Draymond Green set a screen for Steph Curry and make sure Duncan Robinson couldn't get to him.
His early offense, Steph threes. That's just Draymond and Steph.
And Steph wants the crowd to get involved here. Draymond Green knows where the help is.
Steve Kerr might use all of his timeouts in the first half, and Trace Jackson-Davis finishing nicely.
Well, that's going to the basket.
Schroeder will walk into a 3. Buddy Hield, nice offensive rebound, and he has it goaltended.
Why not?
Good effort, Buddy Hield on the glass. They run Robinson off. Trace with a beautiful deflection. Schroeder rewards the big man, and that's basketball. Play D, run it back, share the ball, go to the rim. Like the energy they've shown defensively, and Buddy Hield, another steal. Trace running, and dunking. Hammered that over Adebayo.
You force some turnovers, better sprint out, throw it ahead, reward the big man for running.
Slow-mo 3. He got one! His first 3 of the night, his first attempt. Trace, how about that? That was beautifully done.
You saw Tyler Hero trying to guard Trace. Just throw it up high. Who's going to get it?
Steph Curry. And the one guy making him 5 of 9. Steph's got 17. Steph bottoms another 3. 6 of 10. And he's got 20 in the first half.
He's unreal, man.
He said other than Steph, nobody is having a night. Wiggins attacking and tipping in his own miss.
You had the small defender Rozier on him, throw counter moves at him as you go to the rim, and then just stay with it. Get your own miss.
There you go. That's the way to dice it up. It's just what you telestrated at halftime right there. Raymond talking about taking it inside, and when you drive, Trace able to guide it home. In the Heat, we said they've lost 3 games in a row. Got blown out at home by Utah, lost to Indiana, lost that double overtime to Sac, and Schroeder's first field goal comes at a good time.
You need someone else to get going, man.
Schroeder made a mid-range, his first 3 now. He's been 0 for 5. Draymond out of the timeout. You saw Steve Kerr just dice up that zone. It can be done. Rozier with a tough shot, and Kyle Anderson played the D. Wiggins 3. There you go. Andrew Wiggins' first 3 of the night. Steph just turns, fires and hits it. What a tough shot. He hits that 3, and you start to feel it.
Bro, the degree of difficulty on that shot is on a trillion.
Trace down the lane. He is fouled as he lays it up and in.
The reason the lane was open, or even open at all, was Buddy Hield running the floor.
Steph had been the zone buster, 7 of 13 on threes. Moody from deep. Moody's first 3.
That pump fake and sidestep 3 is not as easy as he made it look.
Buddy Hield. Oh, that feels so good. He had been 1 of 7. Trace. I was there before you.
That's the power. I mean,
And then you played.
he's a grown man. You got to show that more. Try to cave where his chest is.
Steph begins the 4th. Step back on Jovic. He was running back. Gave him the Houdinis. That 3 went in. He's got 8 made threes and 26 in the game. He had Rozier jumping at him. Lindy Waters a good look at 3. But Kyle Anderson, look what I found, and puts it up and in.
Johnny on the spot. Right place at the right time.
Steph driving on the 6'10". Jovic splits both defenders. Curry to the rim.
He is a monster. Cold-blooded. It's the handle, but then he kept that dribble low to get in between those 2 defenders. Shimmy, shake it up.
I love when you have Steph sound effects.
Come on now.
Do not give Duncan Robinson any space. Out of bio. Jovic out of the corner. That's a nice find from Bam. And Kyle Anderson was spilled as Rozier ran into him again. Jovic, instant replay. Same result, plus a foul. Steph's going to give him a 4-point play opportunity. Alec Burks, open transition 3. So the 3-point shooting has been the difference. And after the Warriors had cut it to 1, 3 straight threes push it back up to 10. Kyle Anderson just setting up Draymond for a layup.
He's just got to threaten in there first, make Bam Adebayo respect him. And that gave Draymond some space for that pass.
Steph Curry's got 31, banking that home. Anderson to trigger. Gets it into Draymond, finding Lindy Waters, and rimmed it home.
There you go.
It's good to get Lindy on the board. Lindy Waters. Nice little mid-range.
If you take your time, you can kind of inch your way closer to the paint, get in there, float game.
21-8 run by Miami, make it 23-8. How does that happen when you're the team that should be rested and have the energy the final 9.5 minutes? Rozier hitting that, and now Steve Kerr can put in all the reserves. Warriors are going to have a game where they've shot 5 free throws the whole game. And one of them was that foul before the ball was inbounded. That's hard to do on your home floor, to shoot 5 free throws for a game.
I mean, Warriors are 4th in offensive rebounds. You got to go get some second chance points. Obviously, get the ball up the floor, get some fast break points.
See Moody there, that's a beautiful drive and a perfect layup from Lindy Waters. There are plays to be made. So Miami, they lost 128-115 to Indiana, 136-100 to Utah, and then lost 123-118 to Sac in double overtime. But they put up the 114 here against the Dubs. Warrior defense for the season has been pretty solid, to be honest.
Not bad.
It's the offense from December 1 on that has just been demoralizing.